You want a cookie?
Sure.
Did you know that something as simple as that little cookie can be used to share the gospel?
Is that true?
Yes, it is. And there was a lady that I'm going to tell you about. Her name was Lottie Moon, and she lived in China. She moved over there specifically to tell people about God and to share the gospel. And her name was Lottie Moon. And how tall are you?
I am 4'5".
You know what? That was her exact height. Except she was an adult. So that was a little short, wasn't it? Okay? And she left everything to move there. She even turned down a marriage proposal to move over there. And she had to adapt because, you know, a stranger going into a different place, they didn't trust her, so she had to adapt to their culture. So she picked up their language.
Ni hao.
And she decided to eat their food. And she used chopsticks instead of spoons and forks. And she even changed the way she dressed. She wore dresses just like they do.
No way.
You wouldn't do that?
Not.
Well, she did. She did. And it was all so that she could help them. And she changed everything in her life except one thing. She never gave up on her faith. She never changed it. She always loved God. And she always made sure everybody knew it. And she never wavered on that. So that was the best part, wasn't it? And she also wrote letters to the American churches and asked them to take up offerings for Lottie Moon so people could come over there and help her, because there were a lot of people over there that needed to know God and she couldn't reach them all. So you know what? We're going to take one up here at church on December the 13th. And I'm going to be praying to see what God wants me to do. And I think everybody else should too, don't you?
Yes, I do. Y'all should.
Okay, so on December the 13th, that's when we're going to take up our Lottie Moon offering.